Alright everyone, I am back, and in today's video I'm going to be doing a product review on Malibu C's treatments for the face. And for those of you that don't know what Malibu C is, it is a vegan line of hair care products. It's decently high-end and it's really tailored for the client that has damaged hair or is used to prevent hair damage. They also do treatments that cleanse the scalp as well as treat the hair after a relaxer, hair that's been damaged from lightning. It can help to protect and reconstruct to an extent. It was actually really popular before the whole Olaplex trend and the whole bond protecting trend. And I think it still has a really good place in not only the professional industry, but in the average person who wants to treat their hair and stuff. But what I really like about them is they provide their own mixing jar. So in order to do all the products, you fill it up to the line that you need and you simply add your treatment, you mix it up, and you either apply it to your hair if it's a hair treatment, or if it's for skincare, you apply it to your skin. So I was at Salon Centric and these were on sale. They have a Perfection Mask, which is for antioxidant, and they have a sensitive one, which is for sensitive skin, and that is in a green tea antioxidant. It's got matcha in it. So I'm going to be reviewing both. I'm going to first try this one, and then I'm going to wait a week and then try this one to see the results. I'm just assuming that this one's going to be gentler and this one's going to be just for like the regular treatment, sun protection and all that. It's pretty simple to do. You put it in with 1 ounce of warm water. I use distilled water because I find better results with that. You mix it up and you apply it everywhere, and you leave it on for 15 minutes. So you just tear open the pack, and it's a powder form. Kind of smells like sugar, and ingredient-wise, it's ascorbic acid and just some glucose and a little zinc, so it doesn't really have anything in particular, so I wonder how well it is. So I'm going to mix this up, and I'm going to take some photos from my blog, which I'll link down below so you can see the full thing, and then I'll come back to review the other one. So I'm going to be doing 2 product reviews. Alright, so I measured out 1 ounce of water. You do have to hold this up to the light, so that's probably why they changed up the mixing jar, and this one was on sale. So you just simply pour the powder in. Oop. And be careful not to drop it. Good thing I got all of that in there. And to mix it, I'm using from the Body Shop their brush, because this treatment brush is probably the best one that I found so far that actually works, and it is the closest to professional quality. Ooh, and it smells pretty sour. So you're just going to mix this up until it is a nice paste. And it kind of looks like it's a gel when it's fully mixed. I'm going to use a fork to mix this, actually, just the end of it. And what I always say when you're doing any kind of facial treatment, use a cleanser first and then lightly exfoliate, because when you take off that layer, you're going to allow the treatment to penetrate deeper in your skin. So that's my own little tip I'm going to add to this video. And this looks pretty gross, but we'll see how it works. It's kind of like a jelly, clear with a tinge of yellow. So I will be back after reviewing this. Alright, so I just cleansed, and to give you guys an idea of how thick and jelly-like this is, I'm just going to apply it right up here. It's actually pretty clear. Doesn't look all that appealing. It kind of looks like slime, and it feels like slime. But you just apply it around here and around everywhere, and you let it sit for 15 minutes and then you wipe it off. So I will be back after it's all wiped off, and I'll let you know if I experience any tingling, any burning, and I'll give it the final. Alright, and this is the finished results with using the Malibu C Perfection Mask. Overall, I really did not like it. Getting it off was a pain in the butt. It lingered, it congealed up. I really had to like scrub in some areas to get it to come off, unlike some of the other treatments I've used. And I don't use many, I only use a few. It just kind of like, it's stuck on, it didn't really come off easily. There was a lot of product left over, so what you could do is you could save it and then use it later. I just tossed it. And when it's on your face, it has a really stinky smell. It's kind of like a metallic vinegary smell. It does not smell good at all. And I guess the good news is it is vegan, but I would rate it a 3 out of 5. Personally, I really wouldn't use it again. My skin does feel nicer after it and like a little soft, but it did tingle too, so if you have sensitive skin, this might tingle quite a bit. It is cheap, but this is the Perfection Max 3 out of 5. I would not recommend it. I am now going to try the Malibu C sensitive one next week, the matcha one, and maybe that'll be better, so I'm not sure. Seems like it has better ingredients too. So if you're at the store between these two, if you're looking at this one, I would say absolutely not. You can try it if you want, but it is kind of cheap, and I'm not surprised because the quality of it is not there. And the odor kind of does linger on your face after, and it does get kind of gelled up there, so be careful of that. So I'll be on with the next review, guys.